time. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the thrown out hard, talk career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene with a two, you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh, front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Los Angeles Rams and the Atlanta Falcons. A date on Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. Williams hit, that ball's out. The Falcons bring it in. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Get it. Ready.
Milrow looking to throw. And trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
19 Lions.
Third and short, it's Milrow. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Now is York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Blake Corum. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Williams off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Rams are set to punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down.
You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Pack the 60, pack the 60.
Milrow now to throw. Setting up the screen. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Got it. Ready?
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Let go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. When that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run. Get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
From the red zone on 1st. Has it in close. play's brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Escapes the pocket. Works with Harrison again. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
York knocks it through. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, Corum. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know can set the table for more.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
What is up?
Going to the ground again on 1st. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down run by Corum. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stop made by Braden Fitz.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Robinson. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Our score, 6-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
Ready up.
Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Milrow from the gun. It's cut right side by Watson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that takes them to 3rd down.
On the go. Stephanie. Viking 18. 65 catch. 65 catch. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Right upon line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call.
18 Cardinals. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the gun, Milrow to the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons go up by 12. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage. Now is York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Nakua here, he's got it! And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. He rolls to his right. He can run it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. And we just see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
What is it?
They're going to run on 1st down with Corum. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On play action, Williams. He brings it in. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and goal, Corum. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
up second and goal.
Williams will look to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams make it a one-score game in the first half. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw, here's Milrow. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Falcon first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Milrow with it on first. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Bronco 80. 65 cash. 65 cash.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 18 Pioneer. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, ready.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Trying for the touchdown. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 12. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons bump the lead up to 13 points.
York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. They kick the running back in motion. Working from the gun, Williams. He's throwing deep to the left side. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. So we'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches.
All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown!
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Getting out to his left. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Williams from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Trying to force one through there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Running the counter, Cora. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Ahead of 4th down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Ethan Evans on that a punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
Okay,
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
To the air, Milrow. Trying for the deep ball. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that is good.
Talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready?
Throwing now, Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
19 Lions.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
York knocks it through. Big lead gets even larger, Brock, before halftime.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. And he's delivering.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down, Williams. Connects on the crosser. And he will get this inside the 30. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down throw by Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the gun, here's Williams. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from 48 on the left hash. Nevis able to knock it through. And that'll close the gap a small bit to 20. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
60, trap 60, Cougar 19. Broncos. Dragon 60. Go.
Milrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. Get some space around midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons throw the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
It's a gain of 35. First down, Los Angeles.
Design bootleg here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Man in motion here. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. On the move. Headed right. Going back across his body here. Left side. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nakua here, he's got it! And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Rams, first down.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
What is it hurt? Yes, yes.
On play action, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Axel.
3rd and long for him here. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start the 2nd half with some needed points. Devontae Adams, the touchdown.
Mevis on for the extra point.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
17.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Robinson. Start the drive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Kennedy lying.
It's a design boot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
Got it. Ready? Stop. Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. Dragon 60. Go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You're good on the point after. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
Falcons 44. Rams 17. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, but not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponent celebrate in the end zone.
York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons tack on 7 more to their lead.
Rams 17.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Williams to throw on 1st. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start, here comes 2nd and 7.
What is up?
Williams set to pass. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it inside the 10. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a small chunk off that lead.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Rams 24.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Project, this ain't what you want.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
From the gun, Milrow. Lofts it deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Viking 18.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Gets this one to London. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Escapes the pocket. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That throw intended for Drake London. And now it's 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jared Verse on the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Come on. 18, fight it. 79.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he's got it, it's in close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Another one here to London. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Milrow looking to throw. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. So they get dings for the holding. You got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Falcons have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
70. Viking 18.
To throw, here's Milrow. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. Working quickly here.
Viking 18.
It's now 4th and goal.
Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons keep running away with this. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Gets made right side by Nakua. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Hey, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Just keeps connecting to Nakua. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Here's Williams again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Give to Corum from the gun. And not much space available there, maybe two. That brings up third down. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On third down, Garoppolo. Forced out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Rams.
Let's go. 60 each.
Working inside the red zone. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it'll be second and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Brought in. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
It's Garoppolo, third and goal. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Falcons take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for them from the 31.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Steady!
First and 10, Armando Robinson. He's out in the clear. And he's in! It's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons are running them out of the building! It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown! His 5th rushing score in this game alone! And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone, his 5th on the ground. And now just one more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons continue adding on to that lead.
24. Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Here's Corum to begin the drive. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
Williams pass intercepted. Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Ready!
Off the play fake, Milrow. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons throwing 6 more on the blowout. Drake.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe